everybody, and welcome to the shoe. The shoe. Who was that guy? He had Elvis Presley. Ed Sullivan? Was the Ed Sullivan show? Welcome to the really big shoe. We got a really big shoe for you. So welcome to the shoe. Welcome to the show, everybody. Okay, I never thought I'd say this. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you, everybody. And I'm sorry I wasn't here for Happy Monday. I do thank you for your understanding all of that. But happy Tuesday. I hope your Monday was good. And I hope things are still doing good for you. I know Monday, we went into the red zone. A few things changed a little bit, right? But there's still opportunity for supporting local, right? Supporting local is really important, as you know. Big fan of supporting local. So I hope you'll still take the time to do that here. And order out when you can, support local any way you can. Like, I've been getting messages like crazy when it was first announced that we would be going into the red zone. And I don't know what to tell you. Now, one of the arguments, I'm not going to go through any numbers here today because they keep going up. And I know one of the things that people are frustrated about is they're like, well, the numbers are mostly happening in certain areas of the community. People talked about the jail and that as well. Keep in mind, these numbers are coming in from even before some of those types of things showed up. It takes a few weeks for the numbers to come in. So we're all frustrated. I get it. But you got to find a way to stay positive. It's the only choice is to stay positive. I know it's not easy. I almost wanted to go into a Kermit the Frog song there because I got a frog in my throat today. It's not easy being green. How was that? Okay, let's go to the comments. Danny, happy Tuesday. Deepest condolences. Thank you. I appreciate that, Danny. And Carl, there, happy Monday, Tuesday. And I see the best wishes there from Scott, and there's Lisa. And I do really appreciate that. And I'll talk about that at the end of the show. I appreciate that. But the frustrations are still there, and it's got to be, we got to stay positive. It's a whole new world. That song, A Whole New World, what was that, Aladdin? Has a whole new meaning. And we can dwell on the past, and we can dwell on what's happening, dwell on it all you want. But if you're not doing anything about adapting and making the changes, there's a lot of organizations out there that I work with, charitable organizations, nonprofit organizations, and so many have adapted and finding new ways to fundraise and just do what needs to be done. Businesses have learned to adapt. Now, I get it. It's frustrating. I'm blessed, and I've said it to my wife, Jennifer, and family and friends, and I've said, I am in a way grateful that I don't have any employees. There's just me and Jennifer. So I don't have the stress of, having to lay off my employees or worried about them. A lot of times you have employees, especially in restaurants and bars, you have employees that have worked for you for years, and you've established personal relationships with your staff. And you have to lay them on. So, I understand that. But at the end of the day, we've all got to take responsibility for ourselves, and we've got to lean on each other virtually, right? And even though you can get out in the grocery store, I'll say it. I'll say it every week. I don't care if you don't like wearing the mask. Wear it. Wear the mask. Just wear it. You don't have to wear it that long even, typically, so follow the guidelines. And as always, go to lambtonpublichealth.ca for your local news. We do also have the City of Sarnia that you can go to, and they have a page, a Facebook. They do have a Facebook page, but a page on the City of Sarnia website that you can go to as well to see what's happening and the guidelines that are in Sarnia Lambton as well, I should say. We will get there. And I know we keep hearing this. It's kind of like, mom and dad saying, we'll take that vacation. Next year we'll take that vacation. Well, maybe not. Something else comes along. Well, next year. We're going to get there. And the way we're going to get there is to listen to the experts, I don't believe there's any conspiracies going on. And stay positive. Reach out. I've been doing it almost not every day, but I started a campaign a while ago. I typed out a nice little note, and if you got it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's going to take me a while to go through everybody, but I have this copy paste message that says, I'm thinking of you. Hello. Hope you're doing well. If we would all just take a few seconds and type out, it can be a copy and paste message. It can just be, hey there, how's it going? I just wanted you to know that you're on my Facebook friends list. I'm thinking about you today. Hope you're doing well and you matter. Send that to 20 people a day. Click, 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 click. I've been doing that, and what's really, really cool, people on my Facebook that I have known for years, but I haven't talked to in years, some people I went to high school with, we're rekindling our friendships. We're rekindling conversations. And some people are like, hey, we should do this. What about this idea? And great ideas are coming from it. Just say hello. Hello. Lionel Richie. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Just say hello. Support each other. Right. Okay. Well, Mike, I don't want to get into a debate about it all. I just want to say, let's follow the guidelines. Be smart. I said it most weeks. I don't like wearing my seatbelt either, but I put it on every time I get in the car for the amount of time I'm in the car. So there you go. All right. So happy Tuesday. Yeah. Where are you watching from? Please let me know where you're watching from. I know we have lots of people that watch from all over, so I always like to know where people are watching from. There's our friend. There's our friend Carl from Oshawa. And good to see you back in the saddle, David. Much track. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it. From the Niagara region. Give a shout out to my friend Kevin and our friends at WeStream. That's WeeStreem. So WeStream. They're in the Niagara region. Live streaming partners we are. They've taught me a lot. I might have taught them a thing or two as well, but I miss working together with them. My son Jason worked with them as well. And but they do woo, rewind, live stream Niagara. So check them out online on Facebook at WeStream. I would like to do something like that in Sarnia, but I need some support. And Kevin, actually, I wouldn't mind talking about that a little bit. I got a couple ideas there, but I would like to do something similar to what Kevin and WeStream have been doing on a more regular basis. And I think it's okay to be a copycat as long as you copy a good one. And then make it your own, right? Live stream Sarnia Lambton. How about that? Can I Kevin, can I have that name? Are you copyrighted or? All right, who do we got here? We got Listowel, Ontario, hey, and Smithville at the moment. Lisa Terryberry, she's going to be my guest today. And we got Amy. How are you and Dave doing from Corona? Sorry, have it. Yeah, we miss working with you and J-Man. Yeah, J-Man. He misses it too. Yeah. Hey, Dennis, great idea. Reach out and say hello to old friends. I think you got one of those messages, right, Dennis? And if you want to copy my message that I sent you and send that to people, 10 people, 20 people a day, it would literally click, 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 done. And then your messenger will light up and you're really making somebody's day. Sometimes all people need is a whole. Okay. And we've got Watford out there as well. Fantastic. All right. So in spite of all of this stuff happening, there's still a lot of great positive things going on in the world. There really is. Like Bitcoin's positive. I'm not going to go there. I was talking to my brother-in-law earlier. We were talking about Bitcoin. And I'm really, really ticked off at Elon Musk because I would have liked a phone call before he bought $1.4 billion worth of Bitcoin. So I could have bought some and made a whole bunch of money with them. Anyway. All right. Well, happy Tuesday, wherever you're watching from. I do appreciate you being here. It's going to be a short one today, and I think most of you understand why. And I'll address that at the end of the show. But thank you very much, everybody here, for watching. One of the great things about our community, and I say this often too, is how people come together and show their love and support organizations that need it here in our community. And every once in a while, there is a group from out of town that supports us here in our town. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Lisa Terryberry and her family. I've got a special project that we're going to share here. We pre-recorded this over the weekend because we couldn't get our schedules to coordinate live. And they are going to support Ohana Landing, which is the youth transitional housing facility here in Sarnia, Lambton, that was built by Gary and Tammy of Preferred Towing. It's the formerly ABC Daycare here on London Road, and now a youth transitional housing facility. Very, very, I believe, important in our community. And so does Lisa Terryberry and her family. We're going to take a look at that, and then we'll come back. Somebody from out of town, but it's actually going to affect us here in our community of Sarnia, Lambton. And Lisa Terryberry is joining me. You're from the Niagara region, right?
Yes, I am.
Right. And Mystical Designs and Knots. Let's talk about that, and then we'll get into how you're affecting us locally here in Sarnia.
We were formerly known as Paracord Creations and More.
Mm-hmm.
We more geared towards the Paracord items, bracelets, awareness ribbons, keychains.
Right.
And then it was a new year, a new outlook, new name change, because now we do more, we still do our Paracord, like that's always going to be with us. But now we've gotten into the vinyling a lot more. So like we can vinyl just about anything that's put in front of us, we can put a vinyl sticker on it for you.
I've got a few ideas already.
I bet.
Now you say we, who's we in all of this?
Okay, I'm Mom Lisa. Then there's my daughter Nicole, my son-in-law Rob, and then our juniorest member is my 11-year-old son DJ.
Right
and
on.
they're all right here around me.
Hello, everybody. You can say, we want to hear you.
Say hello again.
Stick your head in there too.
No, they won't stick their head in.
No, they're shy. Okay.
They're shy.
Let's go back a little further. That there's a personal side to all of this as well. That kind of led us to where you are today.
A few years ago, a very good friend of ours, he was a tow operator in our community. He committed suicide, and we jumped on a bandwagon and we started creating green awareness ribbons at a Paracord, and it just skyrocketed from that point. We just selling the green ribbons to family and friends, strangers. We ended up donating $1,000 to Pasto Mental Health here in St. Catharines in his name.
Oh, wow.
So every year we try to do a challenge, like we challenge ourselves. So we've done a fundraiser for autistic awareness, ALS. We've done a Mac Miracle plane pull with a group of friends. And any money we've made from any of the items gets donated to that cause. So
Fantastic.
This year, like, you know, we're all in this together. Let's do a challenge. Let's challenge ourselves. Let's do let's go for Ohana Landing this year. Why not?
Yeah, well, for those that don't know Ohana Landing here in Sarnia, it's a youth transitional housing facility that owners of Preferred Towing, Gary and Tammy Vannon, who will purchase the old ABC Daycare Center and have turned it into this much needed facility here in our community. And I just think it's really neat that this is being done from somebody outside of Sarnia is supporting it. I just think that's cool. And we've seen that happen with Ohana Landing before. We've seen others do like bottle drives and stuff. And why was this important for you to do this for Ohana Landing?
Personally, we have been very close. I have been very close myself to being homeless on more than one occasion. Not as a youth, as an adult. So I do realize that homelessness is, a big thing, not just, in your area, but in our area as well.
Yeah.
It seems that our area has a little more help. I really shouldn't say help, but they have more programs that can help the youth in this area. And like I said, we just, pick something. And like I said, we just said, you know what, let's go for Ohana Landing and give them some help. And now you've got DJ in the background behind me.
Right on. Hey, DJ. Well, I think it's very, very cool, very supportive of you to do this. And let's not forget that I know you're all huge fans of Heavy Rescue 401, right?
Yes.
Like I'm on there watching you with we even tweet back and forth and during the program when it's on Tuesday nights. Yeah. And so it's really cool that I've got you here today to talk about this. Well, let's go through. And so this is going to happen from March the 1st to April 30th.
Right.
All purchases made at that time, the profits are going to Ohana Landing. That's how it's working, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll show everybody in a little bit how they can order the stuff. But let's show them what they got there. Oh, there's a big fella from Ross's Towing from Heavy Rescue 401, right?
And actually, that is Sonny beside him, beside us.
Right.
Yes.
There you go.
That was the very first car show that we did for the memory of our friend. Papa Bear and Sonny came down for the car show, and we had like a little heavy rescue display set up corner for them. And Bear has been our biggest supporter for the slow down, move over paraphernalia that we have made.
Yeah, well, and of course we had him on with Colin last month there, and he showed off one of those bracelets as well, I believe. So this is one of the items. And then what is this we're looking at here? Is this the vinyl stuff?
These are all the vinyl stickers that can be put on, like I said, just about anything.
So could I put that on my van that I have? And,
sure.
And like stick it on the back window or something? And that would work on that too. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Well, I think I already know what I'm getting. Tow wife for life. There you go. And so who makes up these designs? Who comes up with them?
The daughter, Nicole, comes up with them.
Yeah.
She does all the vinyling.
She's the creative one.
Rob does all the knots.
Okay.
and I got dubbed public relations. And well, DJ, when we do make a ball and cup game out of paracord, and he's our demonstrator.
Well, that's important. You got to have the sales pitch, right?
Yeah.
What slow down, move over? It's the law. I mean, that's we who follow Heavy Rescue 401 and Highway Through Hell and are around that industry. We're pretty aware of what's happening out there. But the slow down, move over is it's the law now, right? It's really important.
Yeah. We're also hoping that by doing this, that also brings more awareness to the law to slow down and move over.
Yeah. What is it? I mean, you do this out of the house there, like is this where? And this is all like you don't have a production line going. You do this all by hand. All by hand.
Wow. I don't have fancy equipment. I don't have $1 million computers or $1 million equipment to put everything together. It's all blood, sweat, and tears out of our hands.
Right. So how do you keep up? Like, is this like 24/7? You're making things?
We're actually because of COVID, we haven't been able to do any of our vendor events either. Right. So every once in a while we'll go on a craze and we'll start whipping together a whole pile of bracelets and a whole pile of awareness ribbons and keychains. So we've got like a bag full of already pre-made stuff going. But that doesn't take long to make the bracelets. All we need for bracelets, we need your wrist size in inches.
Okay. Oh, I was just going to ask that because I'm a bracelet wearing kind of guy. I've got lots of bracelets, but I need one.
It has to be measured in inches for us.
Okay. Well, I'm going to need at least one of those, and
no problem.
I know I'm going to need the vinyl for my van to put on there. And now, what if I said to you, I want to order something, but I want like my logo to show with David Burrows. Like, could I send you that, and can you guys make that kind of thing? And right.
Of course.
Now, if I said, okay, well, I want to pay for you to do that. Could I say, but this month that's going to, like, would that go to the campaign as well?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Right on.
Yeah.
It sounds, what a creative idea that you've been able to come up with. And I think it's really neat that you kind of tied it all in with something you're really passionate about, which is, the towing industry or Heavy Rescue 401. Now, dare I ask you, do you have a favorite on Heavy Rescue 401?
Oh,
that's not fair, is it?
No, it's not.
Papa Bear's probably watching, just so you know.
We have pretty much met all of the guys from Heavy Rescue 401 because we have been to a couple of the tow shows, and that's how we met. Gary and Tammy was at the tow show.
Right. Yeah, they're all fantastic, right? I've been able. You've met more of them than I have.
And I'm sorry, any of the heavy rescue guys that are watching. I have to kind of say, Papa Bear.
There you go. I think they would understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what is it about heavy rescue and the towing that got you attracted to it? Is it the excitement or the danger? What is it?
My family, they don't own it anymore. My family used to own a wrecking yard and have a tow truck.
Okay,
So
nice.
it kind of runs in my blood a bit too. And then
Right.
I'm a school crossing guard in the township of West Lincoln. And one of the guys from Metro Towing used to live out in our area, and he would go through every day with the tow truck. And DJ just loved the color of the Metro tow truck, and the guy would always go by and honk and wave to DJ. And then I think DJ was 9, and I got a hold of Metro Towing to see if I could work out see if we could meet Kevin when he was working for Metro.
Right.
And it just didn't work. And then the one day the lady from Metro called me and she's like, "Are you in the area?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm not right near Metro. I'm, 10 minutes down the street." She goes, "Well, if you can go to such and such a place, Kevin's on his way into work. He's going to stop for coffee." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And he came in and he met DJ, and it was kind of a late birthday present for him because
Cool.
DJ's birthday is December 24th. So we got a picture with DJ and Kevin gave him an autographed picture. And yeah, so even though Kevin doesn't work for Metro anymore, DJ just loves that color tow truck. And then when he got to meet Papa Bear and Sonny at the tow show or the car show, he's just been a fan ever since. Like that's,
Right
every Tuesday night, he's up with
So
me watching Heavy Rescue.
Everybody gathers around together and watches?
No, DJ and I watch it from my house, and Nicole and Rob
Okay.
watch it from their house.
Okay, gotcha. But I know you're on Twitter there.
Oh yeah, actually, the guys that do the show last year or the year before, they sent me an inbox stating that because you're such an avid fan and tweeter, they sent me a Heavy Rescue zipped up sweater. So DJ has that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, I think it's fantastic that you're doing this for Ohana Landing. And so people can go to the website. We've got that up on the screen.
Yep.
And go there and order online.
Yep.
They can find you on the Facebook as well. And they can email you too, right? That works
Yes.
as well.
And we do local delivering safely.
Right.
Local to us, obviously.
Right.
Other than that, we will mail. We can ship. We've shipped all the way down into the States. We've actually shipped overseas.
Nice. But you're going to come down to Sarnia at the end of all of this, and you're going to hand the money over to
Yes, we are.
for Ohana Landing.
Yeah.
Well, I'll order my stuff, and maybe I'll wait until you come down here, and maybe if guidelines allow, I can come down and meet you in person and thank you as well.
Oh, okay. No problem. That'd be great.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Lisa, and everybody else in the background. Yeah, you're welcome. Any final thoughts you want to put out there before I let you go?
I wish everybody would slow down and move over for our tow ops, and not just the tow ops, but the firemen, the police,
out there.
Everybody that's out there. And even if you don't want to purchase any of the slow down, move over items, we will accept donations to Ohana Landing as well, and we'll make sure that they do receive it.
Awesome. Thanks again, Lisa and family.
Thank you very much. Everybody say goodbye to Dave.
Goodbye.
Bye, DJ. Bye, Nicole, Rob. And we'll see you on Tuesday night for Heavy Rescue.
Yes, I will see you Tuesday night tweeting.
Right on. Take care.
Thank you.
All right, a very enjoyable interview with Lisa Terryberry and her family. DJ quietly behaving there in the background, but it is a family affair putting together this campaign event. Slow down, move over. It's the law. I don't know if you don't watch Heavy Rescue 401, check out one episode. It's Tuesday nights at 10 o'clock Eastern on Discovery Channel. And they just sometimes people go by so fast and so close. And I just think, wow. And I'm just watching it on a big screen television, but to be right there, I don't know where you got to be. If you're already late for work, you're already late for work. You can't make up time, right? So slow down and move over. It is the law now in Ontario and other provinces as well. And hefty fines. And we're going to keep promoting that and talking about that. But Lisa Terryberry and her family, we're going to put this up on the screen one more time. They're fundraising for Ohana Landing, the youth transitional housing facility here in Sarnia. There's their email address if you want to find out more, or you can send them an email to place your order or just find out more. But I would say probably the best thing to do is go to their website, mysticaldesignsandknots.square.site, and they'll have a list of other pricing and things that you can do there. And check them out on their Facebook as well. They'll have pictures and stuff that you can check out. Just thank you so much, Lisa, and your family for doing this. And they are big fans of Heavy Rescue 401. I get the tweeter. It's probably one of the most time that I tweet. It's when I tweet the most. That's what I meant to say. And Lisa's always in there following back. And we're going to have, let's see if we have some extra fun here this Tuesday coming up. We did have Colin Vanden Heuvel. We do a live broadcast once a month. And this past week, we had Colin McLean from Highway Through Hell who joined us. But so many people watching from Puerto Rico to all through the United States, all over the world was watching, and it's a lot of fun. So we'll be doing that every month. So keep an eye out for that. Lisa, again, thank you to you and your family for all your support here at Ohana Landing in Sarnia, Lambton. What a community, right? There's just so much we need to do to help each other, and it's said so many times that this community here in Sarnia really comes together. Just going to respond there. There's Mystical Designs and Knots, or that's probably Nicole from the family doing that. And there's Lisa saying you're more than welcome. Thank you for having us on your show. Well, of course, I'm always about promoting the positive and supporting each other and community and just the positive, right? So as you know, yesterday I missed the show on a Monday for the first time in 9 years. I've been doing the show. It was 9 years in November 2020, and never missed a week. So never missed an episode. So unfortunately, my mother did pass away yesterday, which was kind of sudden, and so I had to make a choice to postpone the show. And I still got a pretty good. I'm still here. I was a day late, but I'm still here. So I guess I can say I've still not missed an episode. And Facebook is a wonderful thing, used properly, I've always said. And of course, when I put out that it was postponed, those that know me really well were kind of like, "Ooh, what's going on? He's something must be up if he's doing that." So of course, it took time and spent time with family. And then my mother passed away last night at 11 o'clock. And my sister and her husband came down. They live in London. They were down, and so we spent our time with our mother. And I wanted to share a message to let everybody know what was going on. And I just so unbelievably overwhelmed with the love and support and the messages that people have sent to myself and my family. I just had a couple messages before we went live there. My friend Brigitte from South Africa sent me a message. I have friends from Australia and so many from through the United States. And I got to say, I'm really, truly blessed to have such a community of friends. And I know some of us are just Facebook friends, and then others, there's different levels of friends, right? But at the end of the day, we all got to live here, right? And we all got to live together in some shape or form. And it was just very nice for myself and then my sister. I only have one sister, Catherine, and it was very overwhelming to receive all that love and support. So I just wanted to say thank you. That's all I can really say. So I'm sure you'll understand why I'm just having the one interview today and cutting it short. But I just, thank you. That's all I can really say. I appreciate your comments, your thoughts, and your prayers. And I hope you're all doing well as well with all of this. And as tough as it is, like I said, stay positive, folks. And if you don't get a hello from me, send me a hello if you want. I'll be happy to chat with you. We're on Facebook together. Happy to chat with people and see what you're doing. What's going on? What can we do to support each other? But anyway, we are a big community, right? My friend Carl, who's in Oshawa, right? We are a big community. And then we've got Lisa, down Niagara region. Like I said, we've got all over the world sending their support. And it really, truly is wonderful. I'm babbling. I'm babbling now, right? So I'm trying not to. And our neighbor, the egg lady, thinking of us at this time. Thank you so much. And I want to say thanks to all of you who watch as well. Oh, I don't want that. There we go. Let's go back to that. I do want to say thank you to all of my supporters that come through to make this show possible. There is a cost to putting this on and making it happen. And I'm very grateful to supporters supporting me so that I can bring this to you every week. And if you have an idea for the show, or you have a positive story, or you know somebody in the community who deserves to be spotlighted, reach out to me and let me know. Maybe we'll have them here on the show and talk about it. Only the positive here on the show. So before I go, thanks to all of you. I do appreciate you again. And that's all the time I got for you this week. Have a great week and an even better weekend. I will see you next time right here on the show. Bye for now.